So we did touch on a few key points of the survey, but overall, what would you say are the main takeaways from this inaugural report?
Well, 7 in 10 Canadian adults have used their credit card to pay for essential purchases in the last 12 months. And 1 in 5 of those that did so didn't pay off their balances in full each month. And to that point, as we've touched on, Canadian credit card debt is common. So 43% of Canadians surveyed said that they currently have credit card debt. And among them, 40% think that it will take them at least 6 months or more to pay it off. So some interesting findings from Canadians.
That is some, and indeed some maybe even concerning numbers there as well. 6 to 8. Anyway, the main changes in credit card use found that there was some significant changes. So what would you say overall are the main changes, the main factors behind the change?
So, by far, the most popular credit card related action taken by Canadians was using their credit card to pay for essential purchases. 70% of Canadians say they did this in the past 12 months. And the most cited reason for that change was higher prices for goods and services. Now, outside of swiping a credit card to cover essential purchases, Canadians also reported using their credit card rewards for essentials. So 33% reported taking this action. Another 15 said that they opened a new credit card. And some other credit card related actions include using built in buy now, pay later programs and applying for balance transfer offers.
Wow, that's some interesting uses of credit card points there now. But inflation was a main factor, as we said. But are there any other reasons behind the shift? And if so, what were they?
Yes. So Canadians saw record breaking rates of inflation in 2022. It has been a major factor in shifting credit card habits. But other factors impacted credit card use too, like major unexpected purchases, changes in employment that resulted in reduced income, and rent or mortgage payments requiring more monthly income. So, numerous factors at play here for how Canadians use their credit cards.
Numerous factors indeed. I'm also curious about the demographic spread. I know the report had a breakdown there. Can you unpack for our viewers some of the differences between the different age groups?
Absolutely. So we did see some differences reported across the demographics. So a few notable examples. Millennials were more likely to report that their credit card habits changed as a result of increased rent and mortgage payments. So nearly 1 in 4 millennials reported this change compared to 16% of Gen Xers and just 8% of baby boomers.
Significant difference there indeed. So for viewers who may be facing credit card debt, what are some actions that they can take to improve the situation?
Yes. So, as mentioned, we saw 43% of Canadians currently have credit card debt. So, for folks that find themselves in this situation, one option is to explore a balance transfer credit card. So, these cards offer low introductory interest rates, sometimes as low as 0%, while you transfer existing credit card debt to the card. Now, the introductory rate doesn't last forever, typically about 12 months, but essentially what you're getting is a window of time in which you can pay down your debt while accruing no interest. So this may really help people get ahead in their debt journey.
30 seconds here, but credit cards do have some advantages. So what are some ways that credit card holders can maximize on the value of their cards? I know, 30 seconds.
So the first tip I'd offer for people maximizing their card rewards, just ensure you're considering all of your options. If you're in the market for a new card, think about your lifestyle, your spending habits, and see if you can find a card that really matches your financial situation.
Well, thank you so much, Shannon Terrell from NerdWallet Canada. We appreciate your time here on Forum Daily.
Thanks so much for having me.
We'll be right back, and when we return from the break, we're going to be taking a look at the major news stories and headlines from around the world as Russia continues its deadly and daily drone attacks on Ukraine, and the U.S. Treasury Secretary says there's no good options for the United States to avoid an economic calamity if Congress doesn't raise the debt ceiling. We'll be right back. Stay with us.